as part of a New Year resolution, and Chris Mardlin from Portsmouth knows how that feels. He was so determined to slim down that he lost an incredible 14 stone in less than a year, only to put it all back on again. And Chris is heading in the right direction again, thanks to help from a specialist unit at Portsmouth Hospital, which is guiding him through the right way to control his weight. Chris is here with me now, along with his dietitian, Denise Thomas. Thank you for coming in, both of you. Chris, can I start with you? How much did you weigh when you realised that you had to do something about this?
I hit my highest of 32 stone 10, which at the time my mobility became low and my mood towards life obviously was low as well. And life wasn't worth living at the time, sort of thing. It was hard to live day to day.
But then you really went for it, didn't you?
Yes,
you really went for the dieting.
Yeah, I realised that life was a choice. Lifestyle, you can change it. It is possible. And I went as much as I could. I gave it my best shot. And after 3 months or so, I lost a good amount of weight. And I decided to push it an extra bit further.
Look, we can see the pictures here of you, how much you lost there. It's incredible, 14 stone.
Yeah.
But you did it in a kind of extreme way, didn't you? Because it was dieting, pills and all sorts. But those caused problems for you.
Yes, I certainly did. After about 9 months of use, I started to get heavy heart palpitations, lightheaded, sleeping became difficult, my mood was erratic, maintaining weight was also very difficult.
I mean, as I do understand it, you had a holiday, didn't you, during that period, where you put on, how much?
I put on 30 pounds in 5 days.
30 pounds in 5 days?
Yes.
And how did that make you feel?
It took me a long time to lose it, because it was a real push towards the end, so it really started to dishearten after all that effort.
Let me bring in Denise. Denise, you're Chris's dietitian now, and this is a new programme that you're doing at Portsmouth Hospitals. This is the extreme example of what we call yo-yoing, isn't it? But we all do it.
Absolutely. Most of us will lose weight to go on holiday or maybe even before Christmas. So we're losing half a stone, and then regaining it. In Chris's case, he'd lost so much weight that he'd lost a high proportion of body muscle as well as fat. And therefore, when you put the weight back on, it has serious implications.
So how are you now helping Chris?
We've got a complex obesity service, which is sort of like a four-pronged approach. We look at his physical health, we look at some physical exercise, and we look at psychology as well as dieting.
That's interesting. So it's the psychology which is brought in. Do you think that that's helping you, Chris? I mean, the psychology side of it?
It definitely is a part. That's one of the most important parts, because your mind takes a lot longer to change than your body. But your perception of yourself, you'll still turn sideways in shops and things like that, and the way you're perceived in society will change.
What about emotionally? How has this affected you, this journey so far? I mean, the difficult part of the journey, the yo-yoing.
In a way, it's taught me each time to do differently the next. And this time I've really equipped myself with everything I could do.
What would your advice be to anybody who needs to lose a lot of weight?
To really think about what you're going to do before you do it, rather than rushing in blindly, and make a good plan and stick to it.
Make a plan and stick to it.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you how much you've lost since you've met Denise helping you?
It's currently around 1.5 stone.
In what sort of time?
Since the 5th of January sort of time.
Okay, so it's 1.5 stone in about a month, really.
6 weeks or so, yeah.
And you're doing well and you're feeling good?
Yes, I'm doing it the best way.
You're doing it. Chris, thank you so much for coming in and talking so frankly about it. And Denise, thanks very much for your advice.